Round 3 is upon us here at Saranac Post Club. And we're only 9 strokes back. We've shot 31 under through 2 rounds, only 9 strokes off the lead. So, just goes to show how incredible the scoring is here. Hopefully, we can keep up some of that pace going into this round. It should be close to as shootout-y as last round. A little bit tougher as we move back a tee box here, but the winds do drop to medium out of the northeast. The fairways are default, which is normal, moderate greens that are fast. So things are getting faster, but they're not necessarily getting quite as firm. So greens should still be fairly receptive. They're just going to roll out a little bit more. Not as much helping wind, but also not going to be as much in terms of hurting wind. So conditions seem ripe for the taking. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Twitch and YouTube have been absolutely kicking, and that is thanks to each and every one of you. So let's get this thing going, and let's try and do something closer to round 1, yeah? Maybe fast, but we're going to ride high here. Maybe kick a little left, but hopefully mostly straight through. All right, 324 right in the heart. 137 in. And we just got to get it up in the bowl. That's going to be the big thing here. I don't think trying to stretch the sand wedge is the play. Thank you for the luck, guys. Jetski, welcome back. All right, so if we're talking, let's say 7 or 8 miles an hour wind, this is basically canceling each other out, right? We get about 3, maybe it carries a yard further. So we're going to take a bit off of this, maybe some backspin to try and bite it. Everything's going downhill to the left. We're just going to watch this thing go and drift on out back to the hole. 9-9 a little slow. So we're hanging out to the right. As long as it stays up on this shelf, we have a putt. Okay, so admittedly not as close as we'd like to put it. And unfortunately being out here a little bit more to the right, we're going to give ourselves a putt on the first. So already testing ourselves here to begin. 155, so gotta definitely still play. All right, gonna err on the side of caution. I think we gotta make sure that we ride this just a touch high. And it still goes low. Okay. That stings. 17 3 times in a row? Oh no. Not good, Doctor. Alright, so we par the first. Pars sting a bit out here. Pars definitely sting a bit out here. But good thing we have 17 holes left. So we're going downhill, downwind. I think we're going to have to do something with the driver. We'll try and see what 3-wood can do, but I just don't feel like it's going to be enough. 275, especially with a medium wind. Yeah, medium wind, you can maybe get out into like 290 or 40 yards short on your landing, and that's bunker bound. So this is going to be definitely long. Definitely long. That's like pin high, and then just trying to land it on the front side of this screen, I think. Little partial driver. 96% feels like it's way too long, though. Hit the pin. We're going downhill here, ladies and gentlemen. That's so tough. I tried to take off on that to make sure that we wouldn't. I don't think I can partial this enough. Okay. So chip shot, full backspin. We're going to roll long, but I think the goal is going to be to just barely get momentum and then bring it down somewhere from here, right? I think that's got to be... I think that's got to be the goal. Oh, left it just a little bit out to the right. But, like, look how far that still rolls. So that's 2 holes now that we haven't left ourselves in a great position. And that's kind of the story here. Is it's very scoreable if you... Now you just have to be more precise about where you are. Early rounds, I feel like you could be almost, quote, anywhere. Now you got to be a little bit better placed to really find the scoring. So, not an ideal start. That's hopefully not an omen for the rest of the round. Play a little bit of loft on this. Let the wind take us just a little bit right. It's going to be a bit long, huh? And we did hit it fast, so a little bit longer than we'd like. We just got to start sinking putts. That's going to be a big determining factor, is can we get the putter going here? Where is that movement? Where is that movement? I don't I fail to understand what's happening here. Okay. It's fighting back. It's not letting us have our way with it. So we're going to have to do something about that and quick. Very, very quick. Just got to get this lob wedge in the pocket. 113. You got about 4 yards wiggle room. So this needs to just de-loft in here. I'm okay with de-lofting long because you've got backstop to it. Wow, look how long that was. Like how much that de-loft played. I was only comfortable with just playing whatever de-loft because of that backstop. But that's still kind of crazy to watch happen. All right, par 5. Let's get after it. Let's absolutely just get after it here. Normal fairways, so we're going to take full backspin. We're going a little bit fast at the moment. And I'm sure that's the mental pressure I'm putting on myself now to score. So gotta reel that in. Got a decent-ish lie. 97, 98%. Not what we want. 12 yards is going to take us back here. Another 5 yards or so. What's weird enough... Moderate. It probably doesn't get as much off of this backstop as we might think. But again, this becomes like I can't get the 4-iron there. Even at 225, you lose 17 yards, 208, and then wind up the hill. Like 4-iron doesn't have the legs. So now we gotta try and make something happen. So 227, 222. I can go full loft to 217. Maybe land it into the 220s. It could go a little bit long, but I think we got to go for it. Now it becomes how much is this lie going to play? And I think the lie is going to play quite a bit. Hey, TFR coming in with the 5-stream streak. Love to see it, dude. Absolutely love to see it. All right, nice. Nice, easy hybrid swing. Force it again. Force it again. Landing spot good. Still just way too much roll. Still just way too much roll. Alright, I'm not sure how to feel about this. We've got some left to right break going up the hill. It breaks right to left at the end. There's like baby movement right early on. I think we gotta go just outside here. Finally. Finally make an eagle putt. It's been a while. That feels good. Okay, so that gets us back on track just a little bit. If you're down 32 yards... I'm just wondering... I think the pitch shot is what you want, but I'm just starting to get a little bit concerned about the rough. All right, these fasts need to go away. These fasts need to go away. Need to calm the soul down, or else we're gonna put ourselves into some pretty troublesome situations. Uphill, touch of wind. I think you just got to give it a little tiny bit here. Wind will bring this back from the lie. Oh, no. Don't be that short. How is it that short? Wow. That wind is like barely anything, no? I'm very surprised. I am very, very surprised by that. No, I I hit it just too firm. I hit it just too firm. It took it just past the hole. Ah, man. All right, good effort. Someone get the ice duke. We did have some pretty good results with that. I'll turn the fan on. How about that? We'll turn the fan on. We'll see if that cools us down. We'll see if that cools us down enough. Okay, so this is actually quite the tough par 3 here. 219, you lay it back in here. I think you kind of have to, because I don't think we can go 225, 226. I don't know. We can try this. We can try the fully backspun because I think the wind is low enough. Yeah, still just drifting fast. Distance is pretty good and the kick right might be phenomenal. Sometimes lucky. Admittedly, sometimes lucky, but we still got to make the putt. Which one would think is straightforward, but with what we've missed so far today, take nothing for granted. With what we've missed today, take absolutely nothing for granted. Okay, so I think you just want to get it on the green. You're not really trying to go after the hole, per se. I think ideally you would find yourself, like, north of the hole or right in this pocket with a straight up. I think this is the safer play. But it's tough because you want to be, like, I don't think I want to be trying to play the little pitch shot up onto there. I think I'd rather be on the green. Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this. Because fully lofted here, right? Fully lofted. Go 310, bring it back 305 with the elevation. Wind's going to take us. So we're going to be a little long at the A marker. And then we try and start playing some draw to bring it back and sit it down. Hopefully I'm not getting too aggressive with this. Okay, baby slow. The crazy part to me is how far we managed to get that. I played so much curve on that I thought we would take off a lot of distance. How we fully sailed the green is a little bit perplexing. Man, the fast. Stop swinging so hard, Colby. Stop swinging so fast. You don't have to. You don't have to. You know your swing. You know your swing. Really and truly, we know our swing. So I don't know what's getting into you. There we go. So we missed the chip earlier. We get it back this time. down 83 to the hole. We're definitely still getting at least like 25. So I think if we full backspin it, we should cover the bunker. All right, nice and easy. We know what we're doing. Okay, bit slow, bit pushy, should cover. Yeah, I think it's just, I think I'm putting the pressure on. Those first couple holes didn't go well, didn't let us settle into the round, and yeah, it very much so went right to the mental side of this game. It's like crazy easy for that to happen. More than I'd like it to be. Alright, I am pretty much banking on this D-Luff to do some heavy lifting for us. We'll take that. Obviously, we hit it a little bit underpowered. And with that slow. You've got to be kidding me, man. How? I don't understand how they all just all of a sudden break so much. There's not much happening. Oh, man. Okay. The putter is driving me up a wall right now. Not great, not great. Gotta keep the head in check. Gotta keep the head in check, or else all the wheels will fall off entirely. You're better than this. You're better than this. Things have been breaking a little bit more, so we've gotta factor that in. Things have been breaking a little bit more. Come on, putter. Come home. Come home to me. Where have you gone? The putter left us last round and it hasn't returned. That is a long hole. 567. Now it's this is where it starts to get tricky. 337 with that wind in the face here. But you almost need it to go after it in 2, right? Because if you lay this up... The slow's not great. The 104 helps. Kick rocks, man. Didn't hit the shot though, right? Like we hit the slow. Now we're gonna hit it how we should have hit it the first time. I'm just trying to run it down there as close as possible, leave ourselves in Maybe chip range, although it feels like we're a little outside. All right, uphill. Feel like sand wedge chip on a lie like this. Right? No, this, I don't know. So like 2 feet. Always feels like those just come out like way more. Yeah, they always just come out way more. All right, so 6 under through 11. That is not great. That is not great. But it's not over yet. And that's what we gotta keep reminding ourselves. There we go. Underhit at 2%, so that could be problematic. Okay. It hit the front edge of the green, so we're just going to be a little bit short. But we hit a tempo. Feel like it's been a minute since we've had that. Hopefully that means maybe we're getting ourselves back under wraps a little bit. I say, if you freaking lip out or miss again, I'm gonna have some words. I'm gonna have some words. Okay, this is, you're pretty much just running it into this giant slope, and I feel like there's more harm than good that can come from that. Oh, big slow, don't do it. Okay. I don't know what's gone on with the head. I think we have to go pitch. I think with where we're at, I think we've got to go pitch. So, 25. We're a few yards long. Wind's just in, though, so I'm only going to take just a touch off. Because we overcooked it, or not overcooked it, we overlofted with this slight wind earlier. Okay. That's what we need. We can't ask for much more. Okay, we've been bit by this hole before. I'm gonna take 3 wood this time. Can't, don't mess with my heart like that. Don't mess with my heart like that. So, like, the question becomes here, can you go after this, or is having a putt from above just a death sentence? Because we're at least back at 204. Wind carrying downhill. I don't know if this is a death sentence or not. Baby fast. Oh, it doesn't get there. Wow, we're so short. I thought that downhill lie was maybe gonna add distance, but I guess on a 5-iron, it's not. So this might have been a mistake. This might have been a mistake. We'll see. See what magic we can cook up here. There's got to be some magic, right? 32. Let's call it 30. 48. 18. We're 6 long. That lie is pretty gosh darn crappy. That's a shot from there. That's definitely a shot from there. What a way to save the birdie. So okay, so big mistake there is playing the loft. Yeah, playing the backspin to try and get extra carry. I think reasonable. I think outside of that though, the pitch. This is a testy shot. Gap wedge pitch is short. Pitching wedge pitch, definitely long. So, let's see what we can muster up here. I do not like this Sam I am. I underhit that. Yep. I didn't make good confident contact with it. I can't stand pitch shots in general, and today has just not been good for me in regards to that. Really good touch. It just came out a bit straighter. All right, so pitches have not been good to us today, and our putting game has not been spot on. So two of those things definitely causing us some issues, and it's showing. But we got a few holes left here. So there's definitely the chance we should at least get to double digits. Definitely not where we want to be by any stretch of the imagination. But like you can see what happens. Like our swing has been good these past couple of days, even in warm-ups and stuff today. But all it takes is a couple things not going right, and then the mental game kicks in, swing starts to vary, like it can all very much so domino. So we're trying to keep our head in it. Trying to extract as much as we can. Alright, gotta hit all of this. Gotta hit all of this. Yeah, well, that's all of it. Almost working the backstop in. Almost working the backstop in on that one. Yeah, it's such a hard switch to flip when you're like, hit it, but like you gotta hit it with confidence but not hit it too hard. I don't know, it's a weird balancing act. 266, 254. Wind in a little bit. Just trying to think, is there any way to work this 3-wood? Because I'm okay if we go long or right. Like, there's a bunker there. Only able to hit the 101, so now we're relying on the big kick down. You almost, I don't know if you wanted to go all the way through to the bunker. I guess the rough is still manageable from here. So if we played this pin high, 6 yards, 65% of 6 yards is actually not a whole lot. It's like 2 yards. And then it's gonna roll because we're out of heavy rough. Slight uphill lie, so maybe play something like here. All right, let's see what we got. Ah, just a little low. Pretty good read. Had the power. Had the power dialed up right. That would have been a big one because that's the last eagle hole. All right, little pushy. In an ideal world, I think you actually get a kick right and like ride forward and down and hold the fairway. Yeah, we've been up top, which has actually stopped our progress, and we've ended up with longer clubs into the final hole. Now we're down in the bowl here. So can you squeeze the gap wedge back? We're on a downhill lie, which unlike the 5-iron from earlier should actually give us a little bit of something. But that's like 43, wind carries us out maybe 45. I mean, that's going to put us 10 yards, close to 10 yards short. But you get that downhill roll on there. Baby fast, but distance and line seems pretty good here. Okay. Gotta say we end on a higher note. It was not the greatest of rounds. I think it was definitely tougher. I mean, the top end scores are coming down just ever so slightly. So 12 under is probably not as bad as it seems. I think we have it in us to shoot a lot better. But to rally that back after the way we started and the way some of those things went, I think a 12 under is pretty respectable. Probably falling a little bit, not the greatest moving day, but we still got round 4 left to fight tomorrow, so hopefully we can maybe change the way this story ends.